Good connection. Okay, so how is this thing going to tell me if there's any people on here or not? How will I know that? Oh, somebody joined. You're the first one, the only one. I was going to do some messages from Spirit. It's really hard to see who's on here. Oh, nobody on here. Oh, there is someone on there. Hello, read chat. Nope, gone. Hi, it's me, Chrissy, from my pendulum, and I'm going to do some messages from Spirit if anybody's interested. Still nobody there. Invite another host and go live together. Oh, I could do that, couldn't I? Maybe I could. How can I invite someone? Hang on, there's got to be a button to press. Invite. Hello. Hi there. I'll just press the button for to see about another host jumping on, but I don't really know what I'm doing here, so just bear with me, guys. Now, I can see that there's people. G, D, V, C, V, G, C, B, D. Are you interested in any messages from Spirit? You got any questions for the great beyond? Because I've got my cards, I've got my pendulum, so I'm all set up. No? Okay, well, the only other thing I had planned to do was put the rest of the beads into my dreadlocks. So that's what I'm doing. I decided to go with the purple theme. Okay, I could probably just push that through with a little bit of I need a tool here. Maybe I should have some music on in the background. That'd probably be a good idea. What do you reckon, guys? Put a bit of music on in a sec. Hold on. Bit of Aussie rock. Alright. Purple bead number 1. Alright, so a bit of music. Let's have a look at good old YouTube. Oh, actually I've got Spotify right there. That might be a better idea. Let me just have a look and see. Oh, of course the computer's just on a go slow. I think the computer's busy because everyone's doing census today. Did you all do your census? Yes. Those of you from Australia. Hello, Mimi. Problem loading this set of applications, of course. I knew it. It's the government. It's because everybody's busy doing their bloody census. That's what it is, isn't it? It's got to be. All right, so that's in. Google Apps are not working at all. So that means no YouTube today. Maybe I'll jump on Spotify. Mimi, are you looking for a message from Spirit at all? Is there anything that you wanted to ask from the great beyond? I've got I've got a couple of decks here. I've got the Akashic Records Tarot, and I've got Oracle deck Spirit messages as well. And I've got my pendulum in case you want to ask any. Oh, Mimi, yes, please. Okay, so what's your question? While you're typing that, I will find some music. Gee, could you go much slower today, Mr. Computer? GDV, you said you didn't have any questions and now you want to ask that one as like, that's your question. Okay, so I'll just explain that I don't do predictions really, because if I give you an answer now on what are the possibilities of how you're going to die, that can change any time and will change probably 1,000 times more than that before you actually die. So I don't do my I don't do predictions like that. Is your best friend around you? Yes, that's a yes. Let me have a look at the... The reason I said yes immediately is because relationships like that we have here in this incarnation don't, they're not changed by what we call death. So if she was around you in life, she would be around you now. I'm just asking some questions here. Okay, so she's in, the person that I'm getting is in the spherical level 2, so still has some stuff to work through, but in a really, really nice place. Hi, pussy. The cat just likes to help when I get on and do a live. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Do you mind? She's doing her own thing. GDV's haunted. Because you've been seeing some shadowy figures lately. Well, that's not what I would call haunting. Shadowy figures, yeah, could definitely be people around you, or could just be energy. Could be people trying to... Sorry. You can't help with that today, please. People trying to move energy around to, I don't know, get your attention, yeah? So I wouldn't necessarily call it haunting. They're around all the time anyway, all the time. All the people that have passed over. Hello, Miss Liana X. Yeah, sure, Miss Liana. I'm gonna pull a card for you. See, I can read others but not myself. Oh, okay, Mimi, that's interesting. Okay, Liana, I'm gonna give you a card now. So first thing that pops out is for you. This is my Akashic record deck. Oh, you've got 2 of them. 2 messages here. Oh, lovely. These are both major arcana cards, so very powerful. And this one is the Archangel Raphael. So Raphael is all about healing and energy. So he's actually giving you a beautiful ball of that. See that green light, that green energy there? He's giving that to you. Whether you need some healing or whether you just need to be energized. It can also be energy around being able to read spirits and understand messages, which is interesting because the other major arcana card you got was Uriel and the Sphinx. So if you can see, the angel Uriel there is looking up at the Sphinx, and the Sphinx is looking up at the moon. The Sphinx is kind of a secret holder. He holds information, and Uriel is all about strength and fire, and he's just basically having a chat with the Sphinx here saying, hey, what's going on? Tell me what you got to tell me. Tell me what's the information here that I need to know. They're both getting healing energy from the moon there as well. So there's some communication stuff there, and there's some strength there. So I guess it kind of means to me that you need to take a deep breath and tell someone something. Does that make sense to you? You need to be really brave, and there's something that's been on your mind. It's important for you to communicate it. That's what I'm getting there. So I hope that means something to you. Kat, do you think you could perhaps, you're welcome. Go on, pussycat, go on. We don't need your help here today. All right, I'm going to do a little bit more. Hello, Mr. Wigman. Cat. She never does this when I'm doing anything else. It's only ever when I'm doing readings that she likes to come and help. I think she's maybe, I don't know if she's looking out for me or if she really is trying to help channel messages. You gotta love cats, right? Button your face. Go on. Can you go the other way, please? She just wants to walk backwards and forwards in front of the camera. You're just a camera slut. Is that what it is? You just want attention? Yeah? Pussycat. Let me have a look what else is coming up. This is just for the general, just for the collective, whoever's online now. Any messages that anybody needs to have? Okay, I got reflection, another major arcana. So that's 3 cards and 3 majors in a row. This is about reflection. It's about spending time just sitting back and thinking. because often I think we run out of time to do that, or we just don't. We're just too busy to reflect. But daily reflection time can really help you process your emotions. And are you going to sleep there, are you? Sorry, guys. How long have I been doing readings? So professionally, not long, only this year. The COVID lock-ins kind of changed my whole life around. Up until then, I've always been employed by the man, always worked for a business or a company, and just doing this stuff for fun. But now I'm going full-time with it. I've quit my job and I'm going to be running my own business, just doing readings. The predominant stuff that I do is really about soul realignment. So I don't know if you've heard of that modality. You can Google it if you're interested, but it's about having a look at people's soul blueprints. So kind of like how they were designed from scratch, and the stuff that makes them go and the stuff that makes them tick. My page is on my bio, Miss Liana. So if you just click on the bio, there's a link there to my website. Readings on there are really, really expensive, but that's my business, and I like to give back a little bit by doing this kind of stuff here for people just for free. Kat, you're going to drive me crazy. I know you want to help, sweetheart, but it's not helpful. It's not helpful. All right, I need to do this one. I need to get some oracle cards. So these are messages, direct messages from Spirit for whoever's listening. Oh, my hair suits me, thank you. Yeah, I just got it done today, fixing up all the, the fluffy flyaway bits. I absolutely love it. I haven't had dreadlocks for very long. Yes, my cat, that's why. I know, that's why. She sits up here and talks to me and tries to help when I'm doing readings. Like, literally, she never ever comes up here and wants to sit on the keyboard unless I'm channeling Spirit. So when I'm channeling, GDV, yes, I've never had a customer tell me that I was wrong. All of my customers tell me, oh my God, that's amazing. That is so me. Or, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about, Chrissy. Yeah, with cats, they kind of... Hi, Team Andy. Yeah, cats, I think they do look out for you. And I've been told in the past, and I don't know how true it is, that cats are like a negative energy filter. So if negative energy is in kind of in your space, then they just start purring and all that negative energy dissipates. And if that's true, even if it's not true, it's just a lovely thing to have a cat by your side when you're channeling Spirit. So back to... what exactly can readings tell you? Okay, thanks for that question, GDV. My predominant work that I do is around soul realignment, and I like to help people find... You've got a selenite lamp, nice. I like to help people find their path to abundance, yeah? So helping people achieve their life goals, and people can do that basically just by staying in alignment with their soul blueprint. So the way that you were designed from the get-go. Hi Andy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. I'm just playing around with some oracle messages and just getting some spirit messages here. I'm not getting anything kind of general or random, so I'm into my deck. I'm going to pick a card. Someone needs to hear this. And it is, kindness counts. I love this card. So just a reminder, everybody, that it's really important to be kind to people all the time in your daily interactions. And if you think that your kindness is wasted, and if you think that nobody notices, or if you feel like you're the only one in the whole world that's being kind, please know that it is uplifting your soul. It brightens you. When you are kind to others, you kind of level up in the spirit world. When you are mean to others, you level down really, really quickly. And you don't want your soul to be black and dense, because when that happens, you will not be having fun. So kindness, just keep doing it all the time. And I don't mean necessarily charity. You don't have to be going and giving your money to people and working in the soup kitchen, right? Just smile at someone. That's kind. Be nice to someone. Say something. Wave at someone. Make someone's day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a lovely card. And I don't know why that came out, and maybe just a reminder for somebody on here that's feeling bad maybe about being treated bad by everybody else. If you're getting treated badly by people, the best way to deal with that, a good one, Mimi, thank you for the amen. The best way to deal with that is to continue to be kind. You've got a friend on here, Andy, Cheyenne.
Cheyenne.
Yeah, saying hello.
Hey. Hey, Cheyenne.
All right, next card. Let's have a look what we've got. Live your bliss, another one that's really, really important. Are they back to front?
No.
Okay.
I can see it.
So live your bliss just means do shit that you like doing. Enjoy stuff. The life is, you're here to enjoy yourself. I don't care what spiritual developments and new age people say that you're here to learn lessons and you're here for karma and you've been incarnated because there's things that you failed at before. In my mind, it's utter nonsense. You are here to experience joy and bliss and all of those things you need to make them happen. So live your bliss means just do things that you enjoy doing. And I fully encourage you all. Oh, I love your hearts there, Andy. That's the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, beautiful. So what have you been doing anyway? What have you been doing, Andy?
I've been chilling.
Just chilling?
Hey, Jared.
I'm going to...
Yeah, I've been good. Just chilling.
Back onto my Akashic Records deck now, guys. So I'm going to give these ones a good shuffle and we'll see what comes up for the collective of TikTok right now. I'm just going to shuffle until something jumps out at me because then I know that it's deliberately for you guys.
Okay.
Have you ever had a tarot card reading or a spiritual reading, Andy?
Oh, I have. I've had readings, yeah.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, they are. They're really good.
I'm just waiting for something to jump out now. Come on, Bob.
Oh, don't mind me. Oh, Jared. How are you, Kay?
Oh, there we go. Thanks, Bob.
Bye.
We got Caught in the Ruins. So this is basically for people. I'll show you the picture. There's a couple of folks sitting there in jail, in an old decrepit jail. The jail is literally falling apart around them. The roof's gone, one of the walls is nearly gone, and it's actually not even locked. The door's locked. So these folks can just head out of that prison anytime. But they feel like they're stuck there. So this is a message around somebody who feels like that they're stuck in some way. But all you have to do is turn around. You can get out of that stuckness. That's what it's saying to you. Mimi, can I just look at people and feel things about them? No, I can see people's auras, not just by looking at someone. I have to turn on the process to see an aura. And I guess when I do that, then, yeah, that would help me to feel things about them. Generally, when I can see someone's aura, that means I can see if they're in pain. I can see, hello, Mika. I can see if something's wrong. I can see if something's really dark. And I can also see if someone's got potential for spiritual development, just with the brightness and the bright spears. I can see if someone's out of balance by looking at, I guess the general shape of an aura.
That was good, Jared.
So, yeah, there are some things that I can see there. So you can, and it gets draining sometimes. So, Mimi, is that the kind of thing that people in this new age would call an empath? Have you been called that before? Because if you're an empath, you're very different to me. I would not classify myself as an empath. Not that I don't have empathy. I do have empathy, but I have to actually choose to channel spirit, and I have to choose to go looking for information and get messages that I want. They don't just kind of, slap me in the face, so to speak, like can happen to an empath. Yeah. So if that's the case for you, do you know how to protect yourself from that draining sort of work? You've mentioned there that it gets draining sometimes. You don't have to. Oh, hi Draco. What an awesome username. You don't have to allow that. That can actually it can damage you. It can sort of level you down because you're having KK. Hi. Yeah, you're having just, I guess, allowing energy to be stolen from you. Yeah, so probably important that you put some protections in place. And the only thing you have to do to put protections in place is to say, I want to put protection in place, and it's done. So, KK, you want a card? I'll give you the next card that jumps out is for KK, and we'll have a look at what the message is.
I'm good, thanks. How are you? Hi, Jace.
You look so pretty with this filter on, Andy, and guess what? So do I. I like it.
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Ooh. Need to learn more protection again. Okay, so look at this. He came up again, Archangel Raphael. So that's specifically for you, Mimi. He's there for you, and it is around, I think I said before, I'm not sure if you were on when he came up. He's around energy healing. So he's there for you, and my direct message to you is just invoke him anytime. Just call out, and maybe set your intention kind of, Jesus hates my guts, hello. Maybe set your intention of a morning to say, I want to talk to you today, Raphael, and I want to engage you today. And Raphael, can you just look after me today and stay by my side? Yeah, I think that'll do the job for you. But that's really, really obvious now. And never get the same card twice in a row. Wow. Sorry when she read my username. Jesus hates my guts. Hello. I am. If Jesus hates you, I
lovely username.
So I'm going to do a card for you, specific for you, and it won't be from Jesus. It'll be from General Spirit, which other people refer to as the universe or whatever.
Oh yeah, me too.
So we'll see what pops up for you, Jesus. Okay. I wonder if you have a nickname. I wonder if I could nickname you Yeshua. That was whoa, there we go. That was how they pronounced his name at the time. Be of service is this card. So it's actually really talking about helping others and being, I guess, a little bit less self-centered for people. I'm not talking about that you have to go and work in a soup kitchen, but you can share your skills. What is that card for me? Sorry, HKK. I will do one specifically for you. Yeah, this was more general, and I think definitely for Jesus hates my guts. It's around just helping others, working for the community and working for a collective rather than just working for oneself. Do you find that interesting, do you, my dear? All right, KK, this is for you. I'm going back to the Akashic
Yes,
card.
I can see my lights now.
And I'll just wait and see what jumps out. Oh, there we go. The Akashic Library. Okay, so this is around where all the records are stored, everybody's soul records. This can mean that you are seeking information. It could mean that you're wanting to delve into people's records around becoming psychic or channeling some messages yourself. It certainly means that you have access to the Akashic records, that you can gather this information independently if you want to do that. Does that mean anything to you, KK, around accessing spiritual information or around studying to find more information? Is there anything there that resonates with you at the moment? Oh, okay. Oh, God, yes. All right. So is it one of those two things or both of them? Is it about studying to get more info, or is it about becoming a medium? Cheyenne, I would need to be able to see your face, my dear. So need to be able to have a look and see what your aura looks like. But what I can do,
I'll ask her.
if you want a card, I'll give you a card. You should do one for me, JJ.
I'll ask her, Jared.
Okay. Well, there you go. So if you're not familiar with the Akashic Records and that kind of theory, I would certainly suggest you have a bit of a look into that. Cheyenne, I'm just going to grab another card for you now, my dear. So
I've got a question on my side from Jared.
Yep.
How did she start her reading, her journey with spirits?
Well, yeah, it was COVID that instigated it for me, being locked in, and I guess I basically I had to. I stopped drinking alcohol. I stopped smoking cigarettes. I stopped smoking dope. I completely changed my diet. I'm vegan now, and started drinking a lot of water. So even though I had messages and weird stuff happening to me all my life, and I was really intuitive, and I had, the crazy dreams, and I knew a lot of stuff, I would always block it out. Block it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know, because it's scary, right? So then there came a time where I just made a decision that actually I do want to hear from spirit, and I do want to know what's going on. And so I stopped all that stuff bit by bit, and bang, every time I stopped, like I gave up smoking cigarettes first, and I was getting more messages, and then I stopped smoking dope. Message, and stopped drinking alcohol. Oh my God. Now I was getting messages all the time. So that's how it happened for me. Cheyenne, I had another card for you here, so I'm just shuffling. Now, KK, with your mediumship. Oh, see you, darling. Thank you for jumping on. Bye. KK, with your mediumship, where are you studying, or who are you studying with? Are you studying with a reputable medium? Okay. Ooh.
Hi, Jared.
Cheyenne, I got two for you. One of them is the treasure, and the other one is the Akashic field. So the treasure is, I want to try and show you up close. This fella's standing here, and his place has been broken into, right?
Chrissy.
He's looking around, and he's looking at all the stuff going, oh my God, this is crap. All my stuff's gone. And right behind him is a big treasure chest, and it's full of treasure, and he's got no idea. So it's really about paying attention, and I suppose about being optimistic as well, and looking for the positive stuff, because all he can see in front of his face is the crap. But if he just turns around, he'll see that he's got more treasure than he ever thought he had there. So that's that one there for you. And the Akashic field, this is an energy force that's all around us, and it's coming up because you have it. So you have access to this Akashic energy and this record. You don't necessarily need a medium to tell you stuff. If you feel things, and if you get messages or thoughts pop into your head, then it's most likely an interaction from spirit. KK, you're told that you have a gift, but you just need to learn how to use it. And did I see you say that you're trying to work it out on your own? Yeah, there is buckets and buckets and buckets of info and courses you can do and meditations you can do and all that sort of stuff. It's really hard to know where to start.
Yeah, I do a lot of meditations and that.
Do you just do it independently, or do you follow like a guided meditation or something like that?
I do, like, if I'm on here, I follow a guided meditation for it with bowls and stuff, with singing bowls and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm into like crystals and stuff.
I've seen somebody on here doing that with the singing bowls. Yeah, I love that stuff, and I think that's really good as like for energetically to align your energy in the right places.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, a bit like an attunement. So what happens to you afterwards, after you've done one of those sessions? How do you feel?
Oh, you feel different. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
It's really amazing. Like you're off in another world, and you don't know. It's really amazing.
I think I might do some more research on that stuff because it's just such a fascinating topic. I found this TV platform called Gaia. So it's a bit like Netflix, but for spiritualists. So it's all things spiritual on Gaia, and I've subscribed to that one now. And so there's never-ending, sort of unlimited meditations, different types of meditations, and all that weird woo stuff that's really out there, right up my alley. I love it. So having Gaia TV means I can play around with that stuff every day. Now, while you guys are waiting, unless I get a question, I'm going to just be putting some new beads in my hair because I'm having a purple week this week, and I've decided I need more purple on me. So I'm going to do that via beads into my dreadlocks. They're pretty. I love beads. I love things with bling. These ones are so nice. They've got little diamantes on them.
Oh, pretty.
I know, right? So I have to find the right dreads for the right.
If anyone has any questions on my side, feel free to drop them in the comments.
Yes, please. Oh, that's a nice one. It's with the bling bling.
And I will pass them on to Chrissy.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I think that was the only one I had. That's all good, Jared.
Now, where's Jesus gone? Is he still here? Because I know you've got, other than how will you die, you've got some questions for me. I can feel it. Jojo Masosgiorno. Not sure. Let me get a card for you, Jojo. I'm going to my Oracle deck. Oh, Jesus, you're back again. Okay. So your card, Jojo, is to stay open-minded. Now, this usually comes when there's a decision. You clicked out of the live. Sorry, okay. This usually comes when there's a decision to be made. So I don't know if you've got something major at the moment that you're trying to decide on, but I guess what it's telling you is don't hedge all your bets. She didn't hear you, KK. No, if I've missed something, sorry, I'm just trying to scroll now, see if there's... Okay, from KK I see purple hearts and little faces. Oh, I've got to tell you guys, I'm kind of emoji blind. When I see an emoji, to me, it just looks like a smiley face. I can't tell the difference between them. So all emojis that are a face to me looks like a smile. Okay, I'm just trying to click if I found any, see if there's any messages I've missed. She didn't hear you. Sorry, can you do... Oh, Tanya Rocket Pocket, a card. She's going through a hard time. Okay. Tanya Rocket Pocket. I'm going to swap decks, and I'm going to go to this one. And there we go. Barely even had to shuffle, Tanya. Oh, these are so beautiful. Okay, so we have two worlds, and we have the summer winter. Okay, so with two worlds, what this means is that there's somebody looking around and trying to figure out where they're supposed to be. They've got their internal world, which is kind of like their life, their home, their family. If this person's a mother, then it's your kids, your partner, your home, all that sort of stuff. But then she's looking out the window at this whole nother world, which is another possibility. And there are plenty of possibilities. So all this stuff that's just around and localized right now and really close to you is not the be-all and end-all of your life. There is so much more out there. And the other card is about summer and winter. So in the summertime now, we're up the top here, we're looking at summer. It's time to sit back and wait for the harvest. You've done all the hard work, you've planted your seeds, everything's growing beautifully there. The rows are in place, all the animals are well fed, the sun's shining down. So it's time now just to wait until your crop's ready, and then you will be abundant because you will harvest your crop that you've done all that hard work for. Tanya Pocket Rocket, I hope that makes sense to you. I hope there's something there that resonates with you. Yeah. If you want to clarify that, or if there's any further questions, just send me a message. I like those cards though. They're both very, very positive, and there's nothing there that would concern me or that you need to worry about.
Hey, Trent. If anyone has any other questions on my side, feel free to drop them in the comments.
You're welcome, Tanya. No problem at all.
Hi, Tanya.
Just waiting for a message for the collective. Whoever's watching today can have this. So I can see purple hearts, and I know that that's not a smiley face. Does the colour of it mean something significant?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it just because you heard me saying that I'm having a purple week and I love purple? Let me put some more purple beads in. Oh, I've got these really. It'd help. You've been getting a lot of love and support. Yeah, good. And I think, just sometimes just a bit of a reminder that there is a whole nother world out there for you. And I can actually visualize and picture you looking out the window to the rest of your life when all this stuff that's going on now is a closed stuff. It's not forever. Purple means love. Okay, thank you. Purple favorite color, right? So I am going to put this little funny purple thing in my hair. So we'll have to pick the right spot for it, where it's going to be front and center. That's a good spot. That's a nice dread, that one. Yeah, I have some dreads that are my favorites and some not so much. I suppose all dreadlocks, all dreadheads probably have the same feelings. Yeah, so I'm just going to wind that bit of stuff around. I think this is what all the kids are doing these days, right? These twisty things in their hair.
How are you, Vicky?
Getting there. This is such a fun live. Are you taking the piss, Jesus? Are you taking the piss? Someone has to go and make a video. DEVI. Is that okay? Devi video. I don't know if that's a typo or what it means. Purple's your birthstone. That must be amethyst.
Yes, amethyst is the birthstone.
Make sure to
mine's garnet.
Ah, red, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. That's the colour of passion. Do you consider yourself to be a passionate person?
Yes.
Yeah. What are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about like what I believe in,
Yep.
and just connecting with people and doing what I love.
Seems to me that you might be quite passionate about kindness too, because you have this beautiful. You got a lovely aura, by the way. You have this beautiful, sweet kind of nature that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that you.
Thank you for the likes, Vicky.
You can help a lot of people with a personality like you've got.
Yeah.
If that's something that you choose to do. All right, I'm nearly finished putting this purple bit in. Yeah, purple's making me happy at the moment. I might have to buy some purple clothes. Nearly all of my clothes are black. And that really hasn't been by coincidence. It's just that, I don't know, I suppose probably because I'm a larger person, it's really hard to find things that fit you. And most of the things that fit me are black.
Mhm. Hi, Teresa.
You're a supporter. Are you an Andy supporter? Is that what you're supporting? And your pocket rocket? Oh, Razza's here. Hi, Razza. Oh, she's still there? Supporter of purple? Love it. Alright. Nearly finished. Nearly there. Yay. Isn't that cute?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Changes my whole look. Hey, Razza, how are you? I was just doing some cards and stuff. It's so calming being here. Okay. I'm glad you feel that way. I'm going to pull a couple more cards out now, and then I might get some more stuck into some more beading. All right, let's have a look at my next. I'm back onto the. This is my messages from Spirit Oracle deck. Thanks, KK.
Yeah, purple means love. Yeah, it does.
Calming being here. That sentence just made me straight away want to go to a message. Yeah, that's it. That's perfect, Tanya.
Hey, Cole. How are you?
You've had a tough time, Jesus. Yeah, man. Let me have a look. Oh, how perfect is that? Everyone has value. So, well, it's a clear message. It's a clear and simple message. You guys don't need me to explain that to you, but all of you have a reason for being here, and all of you have stuff to contribute to the wider community and to the earth. No matter how you tend to operate and what your passions are, you've got something to give. You've got a lot of value, and it does not need somebody like me to point out your value to you. Your value is intrinsic, so feel it inside and embrace it, right? And show it to the whole world. Makes you feel good to help others, Tanya. Yeah. And what about yourself, my dear? Do you look after yourself as well as you would like to look after others? Oh, okay. We've got a few here. Bloody King of Scrolls again. The King of Scrolls pops up, and I sometimes think my main spirit guide, Bob, is taking the piss out of me when he gives me this guy, because this guy usually brings love, okay? And I am not interested in love. I'm not interested in a relationship with anybody in any romantic sense at all. But he doesn't just mean love. He also brings information. So for those of you who are thinking of studying or doing a course, this is a message to say yes, go for it. What else did we get? Okay, up in the air. Yeah, I guess we're all feeling a bit up in the air right now. And well, those of us from Melbourne anyway who are still in lockdown. And I'm not really sure what other areas of the country are still in lockdown, but it kind of gives you this feeling of just like waiting, or that you can't do anything, or you can't finish anything. It's an awful feeling up in the air. That's recognised. And we've got Archangel Michael. So, Michael, Jesus, I think this is specifically for you. He is about strength. He is about, you want to say you can't be on for long, you have to babysit today. Yeah, in Melbourne, hi Jojo, Melbourne, it's just that horrible feeling of being up in the air, isn't it, when you're locked down? But this dude here, Archangel Michael, is about strength and inner strength. And any time, any moment that you feel like you're not strong enough, you can just ask for him or just think of him, and he'll come to you and bring you strength. His strength is infinite. He has 1,000,000 times more strength than every person in the whole world would ever need. So just call out to him, put your hand up and ask for inner strength anytime that you need it. He's there. Yeah, that was good, that one, those three coming out. Again, we've got a bit of a theme going on about, you're in Utah. So is it like, it's nighttime, is it, for you? I suppose, well, it's 5 to 10 p.m. here, so it must be sometime like in the afternoon, I imagine.
Yeah, I think it would be.
Early morning. Oh, okay. And Utah, now, is that a cold place? Cold all you can eat? It's an angel nunnery. Okay. An angel number? 555. Absolutely. Yeah. That's a really cool synchronicity, actually, isn't it? That I love when the universe does this stuff for us. It just makes it really, really obvious, even to the non-believers, that here's the evidence, here's a pattern, here's a coincidence for you, and if you still don't believe, do you want another coincidence? It's quite lovely. 5:55. So what are you having for brekkie? Tanya Pocket Rocket. I love the little pictures of rockets. I can see those because they don't all look like smiley faces to me. Yeah, got one there. We got 3 this time. So the War of the Roses is around, it's around your heart and your mind not being able to come together.
No.
When you've got stuff going on in your head, but then you've got your intuition and your gut. So for these guys, they're actually in a war. They're at war with each other, and they've tried. You can tell that they've tried by the flags on the ground here. You can tell that they've tried to sort of come to some sort of a peace and some sort of negotiation. The message from this card is that nothing is going to be sorted out in war. Nothing is going to be sorted out when your heart and your head are in opposition together. The only thing these guys can do now is walk away from the war. Yeah, they have to go and sit down together and negotiate. So bringing your heart together, or your intuition together with your logic. Stop overthinking and keep busy. Yeah, I love that because your thinking versus your intuition, they will clash, right? They will clash. So yeah, it's about trying to find a balance. And the other ones we got was the moon, the 6 of keys. So this guy here is sitting by the moonlight, and the moon is streaming in the window, giving him inspiration, and you can see he's creating an artistic sculpture there. I guess this is about opening yourself up to inspiration, wherever that may come from. For me, it often comes from nature. A lot of my inspiration comes from nature and the world around me. However, being locked in and locked down is just tough. So you have to find your inspiration elsewhere. And fated meeting. One of you is going to find the love of your life very, very soon.
Hey, body and spirit.
Don't know who this message is for, but this fated meeting is like a soulmate connection. So it's around that person for you, the two halves of the puzzle coming together in this life. And it's soon. There's a clock here, and it's coming soon. So for those of you who are still waiting to meet your soulmate, it's coming.
If anyone's got any questions, just drop them in the comments.
All right. Yeah, I don't know if I've missed any questions, but I'm kind of chatting away here. So if I miss any questions and I haven't answered it, my intention is to answer questions immediately. So if I haven't done that, it means I've missed it. Just ask again. All right. You won't annoy me if you keep asking the same question over and over. Unless I've already answered it, that will piss me off. No, not really. I'm only kidding. Tanya, yeah. Yeah, so I guess, we're all born with spheres of protection, right? So, and when you work in a caring role, you can get stuff. I've worked in disability and aged care all my life as well. So
Mhm.
you can end up with this syndrome called compassion fatigue, and you basically spend your whole life caring for other people, and you kind of forget how to look after yourself. So I would certainly suggest that you just try and remember that daily. Think about your compassion for yourself. Let's see what comes up about that. Now, did I
What
see
is being the most challenging aspect of learning to be a reader?
for me?
Yeah, that was from Jared.
Hi, Jared. Yeah, the most challenging
Hi,
aspect
Lynn.
for me is fear. By far, the most challenging aspect is fear. So there's a lot of fear around. Well, There's fear around accuracy. Am I going to get this right? There's fear around what is out there that I don't know about. Is there possible way for me to be damaged if I'm opening myself up? So that's that fear. There's also fear of your own emotions. Suppressing, we've all done it, suppressing our own emotions our whole lives because society expects us to. It's not appropriate to be bursting into tears when you're in a business meeting or something because somebody hurt your feelings. But I've realised, and and I've actually got evidence, that you have to process your own emotions if you're going to level up in the spirit world. So processing your own emotions is a really scary, scary thing to do, right? You have to allow yourself to feel anger and fear and sadness and, all those low self-esteem and all those horrible, yucky things that have happened to us throughout our lives and that we've just shaken it off. You need to be able to process them. Yeah, so that's all pretty scary, but there's nothing that's so scary that I can't do it. that's the way I feel, and all of us are the same. We all have enough courage if we choose to take on that mission. Oh, there we go. What do we got? Okay. So this is it's the Three of Scrolls. It's about setting your course, and if you can see, this bloke here is he's looking through the telescope. He knows where he wants to go. And then the other sailors around him are fluffing around with their maps and what have you, because they want to look at this route and that route and make sure it's all correct and it's all on paper. Tick tick tick. He doesn't care about any of that. He's just got his eye on the prize. He knows where he wants to go. There's a beautiful rainbow in the background there, and yeah. So it's about setting your own course.
For the likes, Jared.
You don't necessarily have to listen to what other people tell you as
Hi,
far as
Mark. How are
looking at the
you?
map. Go where you want. Do what you want. Oh, other than, of course, have to follow the government guidelines if you don't want to get a big fine. And the other one is a lightning bolt. So someone is about to receive something big in the way of information, like a lightning bolt coming from above that hits
Hi,
you.
Kylie.
And it could be a fabulous realization for you. I'm feeling it's positive. It's not a scary lightning bolt. It's like a, oh my God, wow, light bulb moment coming your way. Watch this space.
Hi, Marco. Hi, Adam.
No, I'm not feeling that right now. I think I will put that deck down and go back to my beads. Okay, I need a spot for a nice, beautiful purple bead. Maybe that one. Oh, I was going to put a little background music on, wasn't I? So, KK, you hope that's you that's getting the lightning bolt, the good news. Stay for one more card reading, then bid farewell. All right, well, then I better do that card reading right now, my friend. I'm going to the Oracle deck. And again, I'm just going to wait for a jumper and see what Bob sends me. Bob is my spirit guide guardian. And he's the one who helps me fish out these cards.
Oh, nice. There we go.
Oh. Okay. Appreciate your talents. Now, I think I kind of harped on this a little bit before about allowing yourself to shine. What I want to say is, in my role, when the work I do around people's blueprint, their soul blueprint, every single individual is different. Now, I know that sounds like it's impossible because there's just an infinite amount of people in the world, right? An infinite amount of souls, but it's absolutely true. Everyone is different. Your talents are not the same as everybody else's talents. So appreciate what you've got and use what you've got. Don't try to fit yourself into a round hole if you're a triangle. Possess self-confidence. I know for a lot of us, easier said than done, but I want to tell you that you are amazing. You were built that way. So try and find your confidence within you. It comes from within. Sometimes hi Adrian, sometimes you need to reach and dig to find it. But it's not reliant on other people, okay? So other people cannot give you self-confidence. It has to come from you. And we've already had that one. Everyone has value. So maybe that he needs me to say that again. Everyone has value. I don't know what that message is there. Thanks, Jesus. See you. It's been nice interacting with you today. I hope you got something out of this, and I do love your username.
Bye, Jesus.
Adrian's looking for a reading. I'm just going to clear this out, Adrian. And I'll just shuffle until I get something that is for you. So message for Adrian Hertzler 1 on TikTok. Message for Adrian. Message for Adrian. What do you want to tell Adrian today? What's important for Adrian to hear? What's important for Adrian to hear? You look like you're trying to catch those stars, Team Andy. Oh, you're spraying.
Yeah.
All right, Adrian, I'm sure it's coming, but I'm not forcing it. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for something to jump out because then I know it'll be for you. And there we go. Oh, you got the Akashic Library as well. So 2 things for that one. Either around studying, that there's some information out there that you need to find, or around accessing information from spirit. So, and both of those things can be combined. So if you are looking to do a course or enroll in something, do it.
Hi, Alex.
100%. If you are looking to become a medium, or if you have a question around, hey, that crazy dream I had, was that my grandfather or something like that, then the answer is yes. That's what this is saying. I hope that makes some sense to you. There you go. So it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside when I get confirmations that the messages are accurate. Good. So what it's telling me then is that's a positive thing. That's a really good thing for you. It's a good move. Okay, you've been told you're sensitive. Yeah, so I'm going to assume, if you were saying you were born on Halloween, are you American? Are you from the US?
Welcome back.
All right, so I'm still on you here, Adrian, and we've got the 4 of Forces, which is about it's spring and autumn. So
Hi, Mary.
it's about maybe having a little from New York. Yeah, it's maybe having been through a bit of a dry period for now things to be able to bloom and blossom. That's what that one's telling me. And the other one is the King of Forces. So this is a nature connection.
Good.
This is something to do with being outside and being either around animals or water, and that I think that that's really important to you. It's not telling me Yeah, it's actually telling me you need to get your butt outside more often or around nature more often. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting for you there. Hope that's helpful. Oh my God, so on point. Okay. So if you're in New York, it must be 6 o'clock in the morning there too. Is it? You love being in a tent?
Yeah.
I think you're the last one on here now, Adrian. I got no. Wait a minute. Yeah, mine list is only saying I've got KK. There's only one person on my live right now, Team Andy. How many have you got?
I've got 3.
Okay. I'll keep going then. Yep. Yeah, animals. Okay, so that's the connection. And I think, if you've already got that really important connection with animals and with nature, then nurture it and keep it going. Yeah. And I guess recognize the value of it for you on a soul level, that if you don't do that, it will damage you. It's an awful thing to say. I suppose that's a very negative way to say it, isn't it? What I should have said was, if you continue to do that, it will build you up and level you up. You too, KK? Yeah? Let me have a look. What else have I got? Can someone think of a specific question, so that I can...
Anyone got any questions in my life for Chrissy?
And you don't have to say it out loud if you don't want to. Just think of it, because it's not me that's giving you the answer to the question. It's the card coming through the spirit channel. So you don't have to say it out loud, and I don't have to know what the question is. Okay, Adrian, you understand that message. I'm really glad. That's good. Okay. All right, so we've got 4, and I've got a lot of roses here. So the theme really is around family, home, love, loved ones, people in your life. That came up before, the War of the Roses. So somebody's trying really hard to reckon with the difference between their intuition and their head, heart and head stuff. It's really tough. It was tough for me. It's a bit of my story. I was raised as a Catholic, in a religious background, and I hated it so much and disagreed with it so much that I went completely the opposite. I went atheist. Probably it was maybe not agnostic, probably atheist. And then so for me to now learn about spirit meant I had to do another backtrack and change belief systems again. And people really struggle to do that. The Muse. This is about inspiration. So she is there she's kind of spreading rose petals all around the place for people to be inspired by, and giving people positive ideas for things. So what this is saying is that inspiration is here around you, and if you're inspired to do something, don't ignore that. Do it. Oh, The Ascent. So this reminds me of the Miley Cyrus song, The Climb. It's not about what's so roses mean something to you too, Adrian. That's really good. There's another one here. It's about the climb, so the journey. Getting to the top of the mountain's a great thing. Of course, it's a wonderful thing. You're on the peak, you've got a great view, but don't forget the journey and what it took you to get there, all the lessons that you learned along that. There's real value in that journey. And the last one I got is the garden. So this is to do with kids. Either someone's having some kids, someone's going to have a kid, or someone's kids are going to be needing, a lot of attention, I guess you say. For me, this means something goes wrong. My kids are adults, so when I get this card in a reading for myself, I know it means that they need a little bit of extra time and attention, or maybe I just give them a call where I wasn't planning to. So it could be that, or it could be somebody is either trying to have a baby or about to have a baby. So I hope that that's one of them. To do this live.
You're froze.
Am I back?
Yes, you're back.
Good. Yeah, good.
You're froze twice.
Hey, Team Andy, do you know how to do the live streaming via the computer. I know there's a computer program you can do it. I want to do it on the computer instead of my phone because it's so much better to have access to everything you need.
Yeah, do you have like an iPad?
No, I don't have an iPad, but that's a really good question, and I actually put a few on my watch list on eBay because I'm thinking an iPad is much better than just the mobile phone. I really do have trouble seeing the comments. They're too tiny.
Hey, Dan, how are you?
Oh, someone's scared. What did I put? Oh, Adrian, your daughter's 21 and I'm scaring you. Hey, that's not my intention to scare you. It could mean, that there's babies coming. It could actually mean that maybe she just needs you a little bit more for something that's going on, and she might want to spend a bit more time with you. I don't know. It's a pretty broad sort of a card, that one, and I'm not getting
How are you?
Getting much in the way of intuition about that one. I just need to see what these messages were. What did I miss?
Going on, Dan?
Well, yeah, it's all about you, Adrian, because you're the only one who's on here listening. Okay, she works a lot. It makes sense. Yeah. That's good. All right. I'm just looking for a way to... Oh, there we go. I'm going to blue tack the phone so it'll stand up when it's got the charger on it. I'm going to MacGyver the shit out of this. I know how to do this.
Oh, nice. So I put my email address in your website too, Dan. So
sweet. Okay. So now it's standing up on its own, but it's plugged into charge. Oh yeah, I know how to do this. I feel like such a boomer sometimes on this because I just don't just stupid things. I don't know how to read the emoticons, and I just don't handle working real well with a smartphone. I need a bigger device and a better device. I'm getting there. And I have fabulous friends on here like you, T. Mandy, who can help me. You're the one who taught me about moderators and stuff too. So
yes, I did. Yes.
Hey,
Tender, how are you?
Oh, you're going to spread me through social media. Oh, thanks, Adrian. I'll tell you what, this is my deal, right? I'm just I'm building up my business. So I've as I said before, I've been doing this stuff for quite a long time, but I'm actually now starting to make a go of it and make it my full-time job. So I've quit my job and running my business. If you bring me 2 referrals, I will give you a free reading, any free reading you want off my website, one-on-one. All right. So if you send 2 people to me, you get whatever free reading you want. So jump on my website and have a look at which one you might like.
Oh, nice. So how's it all going, Dan, with all the blue candle business and that?
Sorry, was that me, Team Andy?
This is my friend Dan.
Oh, hi, Dan.
He's part of One Love. He is doing candles, like soy candles and stuff. He does melts and that. He's got his own business.
Adrian, this is for you again, I'm sure, because it's the initiation in the Count Saint Germain, and it's about the way he's taking somebody by the hand there and leading them through the path to mediumship. So I guess you have this support around you is what I'm hearing. It's completely up to you what you do with it.
Yeah, Dan's amazing. He got me to my 1K so I can go live. Yeah, so he did a lot of grave parties and stuff. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah, I had a friend on here who did the same for me, to help me with the follow trains and whatever to get me, because I was hanging out to get to 1,000 for this reason, because I wanted to do this. I wanted to be able to do. So Adrian, you've got some symbols there, dimes and the number 69. Okay, so
they always mean something. I am Australian, so I don't even know what a dime is. I think it's like 10 cents or something, is it? Or I don't know, whatever it is. But it's a coin, right? So yes, if you see coins around, then there is a particular spirit guide in your team who communicates with you that way. So if you can learn to tune into what that means, what's the energetic statement behind that coincidence, then you'll be getting messages from spirit. And the other one was the number 69, and I don't know what that means either, but yeah, it's got to mean something. Well, I mean, there's all sorts of things people could say about the number 69. We're not going to go there, but
No.
yeah, if it's a coincidence that's happening all the time, then it certainly means something. I don't know what it is, but certainly for you to investigate where that's coming from and which particular spirit guide and what they're trying to say to you. So a way that you can do that, if you haven't tried already, is through a guided meditation. Yeah, that's okay, Tanya. Or another way you can do it, of course, Adrian, is to have a reading, book a proper reading with me, one-on-one, where I go into your Akashic records and find that information. Oh, so you looked it up. Were you looking up the number 69? And if it's telling you that someone who's passed away is telling you they're there, it seems to me like 69 is a really nice, neat little easy symbol for someone on the spirit side to give to you. Coin's a little bit harder because they actually physically have to, find a coin and make sure that it gets into the right place to get into your attention. So that might be a little bit more of a significant message. But yeah, certainly numbers could just be as simple as, hey, I'm here, look at me, look at me, look at me. Yeah, it could be something just as simple as that. Yeah, let's have a look here. The coins, yeah. So, but the thing is, right, some people would spend their whole life having spirit guides send them coins and never even notice them. So the fact that you're aware of it and you're noticing it means you are receiving this message, even if you're not quite understanding what the message means yet. Knowing that you're getting a message is obviously the first step, right? So yeah, that's really positive. And it happens to your fiance too. So same symbols for your fiance or different symbols?
Good for the lights.
Your whole family's gone? Pussycat. Oh, okay. I just got a message pop up there. Reflection. Excuse me, cat, stop scratching my chair. Reflection. So this is telling you to sit back and have a think about it. It's telling you that you do know, or you will be able to work out what that message means if you just sit back and think about it. Now, easier said than done, yes, I know, but it might be around memories. So it's a reflection. It means not only thinking about it, but think back. So is there something that would resonate, a memory that would resonate, that would involve, what did you call it, a dime? So I think a great way to do that, as I said, is during a meditation. You can do a guided one, or just do it before you go to bed every night. Just set your intention when you go to bed. Say, my intention tonight is to hear from whoever it is that's sending me dimes. Yep, can't think of anything. So that card's clearly saying reflect on it. Have a think about it. See you, Tanya Pocket Rocket. You're welcome.
Bye, Tanya.
Yeah, and I think that setting intentions at night is really, really powerful. And for me, it's worked for me. And I set intentions at night, every night, about what I want to do when I'm in my sleep state, people that I want to see, and also my ability to remember things, my ability to remember dreams. And I know this is true for me because if I go to bed and I'm watching a movie on my computer and I fall asleep watching a movie and I don't set my intention, I barely remember any of my dreams at all, except that one that you wake up to first thing in the morning. But when I'm when I'm in my mind and I set my intention before bed, I can remember and I can wake up clear enough to write down a little story about what I did in my sleep state. So I know that it works.
Hi, Isabella.
Hey, I think this might be my last card, and then I'm going to pop myself off to bed, because as I was talking about my sleep state there, I was having thoughts about the dreams that I want to have tonight and the experiences and the travels that I want to do when I'm in my sleep state tonight. And now I'm excited to go to bed. Hi, Justy, if you're there. Are you there, Justy? I think I see you. Oh, you're going to bed. Night, Dusty. See you next time. Hey, I'll try and get on a bit earlier. Oh, there we go. What have we got? Ah, intricacies in industry for you, Adrian. This is really about building solid foundations now. So something that you're doing, whatever it is that you're doing now, is a foundation to another thing, another creation or another realm or another aspect of your life. And it's telling me, do it well, do it solidly, concentrate on it, and do a really good job so that you end up with this beautiful, in this case, it's a cathedral that they're building. But as they're starting off now, it's just a teeny-weeny little little bricks and mortar project. But by the time they finish, if they do a really good job, it's going to be a beautiful, massive cathedral. So same for you. Whatever you're concentrating on right now, whatever you're focusing on, give it your time and attention and do it really well, because it'll be worth it in the end. It'll mean that whatever it is that you're aiming towards will not crumble. I hope that makes some sense to you. And last one popped out. It popped out, so I have to say it. It is about community. It's the Eight of Roses. So again, it's about people in your life and love and people that are around you. So value that and embrace your community and embrace your love of people, so that you can get your needs met as well. Yeah, not just putting out there and loving everybody else, but making sure that your needs are met by your community. So I hope you enjoyed that. I do feel like I want to go to bed and get into my sleep state, because I've got things that I want to do and places I want to visit when I travel. So, and more so now that we're locked down in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Adrian. Oh, thanks for jumping on with me again, Andy. You're amazing. I just love you.
It's amazing.
I love it when we're both wearing the same filter, because we look so pretty together.
Felicia. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, you're beautiful anyway, with it or without it.
Oh, thank you.
It's nice to have it. It makes you feel like there's just love everywhere, doesn't it? Little radiating love hearts. It's so sweet, that one.
It does.
All right. See you guys.
Bye. Bye.